Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the monthly Legacy tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Ben Huang.
Hello.
Yeah, we're watching the match here between Sheikh Amiruddin
Yeah.
and Nigel Wong. What's Sheikh playing?
He's playing Dredge.
Dredge.
Yeah, I saw him play against Ilham
Mm-hmm.
in a battle of the non-Chinese New Year celebrants.
Oh,
Yeah, it was brutal to say the least. Cause this deck is great when it catches people off guard, right?
yeah. Sheikh's
Yeah.
Sheikh's playing a very, I won't say very different, but like it's a different version of Dredge, right? Where you
It's
see it, like,
mannerless.
it's manaless,
Yeah.
and this is the I think less aggressive or less explosive version.
Yeah. Without the mana, it always wants to draw first.
Yeah.
So
You keep any hand.
Yeah,
you,
you
you
keep
basically
any-
get every hand.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Phantasmagorian.
which
yeah.
is really good because Phantasmagorian lets you put you can activate the ability of Phantasmagorian, and that's what you
yeah.
want. You don't want to return it to your hand. You want to dump 3 cards.
And you wanna you
So
you
you-
can dump like 6 cards, right?
Yeah, you can do it in
Or
response
yeah.
to the ability.
all the cards.
Yeah, and then I think that's what he's gonna do.
Right.
Yeah, but Talia is terrible.
Yeah, this
You
not
actually have
good.
to get around Talia by having multiple bridges and then having your Nakamibas die. But you see that he has a couple Nakamibas in his hand already, so
Mhm.
it's gonna be a bit of a tall order for him. Another option is gonna be Icarid and Prize Amalgam, but
Mm.
you can expect Nigel's deck to kind of beat that a little bit. He didn't choose to go with the full discard of his hand, so that's interesting. He can't. Can he
Alright.
play that Crippling Chill? Does it play the card, or is it a trigger, like a trigger ability?
Let's
That's
bring-
interesting.
let's bring up crippling chill. Is
It's
it?
Crippling Chill, is it? I always
I-
I
yeah.
never get the name right, and I always look for the wrong card.
No,
it's creeping, right?
Creeping chill.
I mean, it makes sense that it's creeping. It's like black and stuff. It does black things.
it's a creeper.
Creeping Chill.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, it's a trigger, so he doesn't have to pay mana for it.
Oh, you don't have to cast it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So interestingly enough, she did not choose to go with the whole priority line. So as a result, he doesn't have a Phantasmagorian in his deck, in his graveyard.
Mm.
And I think he's slowly realizing why he should have done that.
You should just like dump
Yeah.
all the cards, right?
This Stoneforge Mystic not too good because Nigel doesn't have a plains.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna attack, get in for 3 more. I might have to pass the turn and discard, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The interesting part about this matchup is that Nigel can actually cast extra Thalias, let his Thalia die, and remove his opponent's bridges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's true.
So yeah, she's gonna discard his Phantasmagorian at the end of turn.
Wow, that's tough. Yeah.
And if he was watching this broadcast, which you all should, because it's great legacy information, he would learn that he can hold priority and discard.
and then
6
start
cards,
discarding cards, right?
Yeah. But
Oh, he's got. I mean, like he's got Nether Shadow in hand already, so he's
Yeah.
got like double Nether Shadow. So
he's got double
I
Nether
think he can
Shadow.
keep it going.
Yeah, but he's gonna probably discard
The Nakamibas.
2 shadows and a shadow, maybe Shadow Bridge and Stinkweed Imp.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So 6 cards.
okay, now he does know how to do it. So he chose
Right.
not. He just chose not to.
Mm.
He opted not to. Interestingly enough, he chose to discard the cards in an order that doesn't let Nether Shadow come back.
Yeah. I'm curious.
He's gonna dredge Shambling Shell. So he returns Shambling Shell to his hand.
Nether Shadow needs to be like the third creature, right?
Oh, he just has to have 1 creature above it. You're thinking of
No, I'm thinking of yeah,
Are you thinking of another card? You're thinking of Ashen Ghoul, maybe?
yeah.
Oh, 3. It is 3.
Three,
Yeah,
three,
Ashen
three
Ghoul is the
creatures,
other one. Yeah. 3
Okay.
creatures. So yeah, I think he could have
He could have
discarded this a
yeah.
little bit differently. I mean, I don't think the 4th edition reminder text helps a lot in terms of determining. Yeah, so
There's
Nigel playing a really anemic game of hitting you with Squire and Talia.
Well,
but he puts a vial into
he
play.
found the vial, so I guess that's worth something.
Interesting. The token comes from. How did that token come into play? How did that token come into play?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on? Hang on.
Yeah. This seems a bit odd. Oh, wait a minute. What? So what's yeah? How? Why are there tokens on the battlefield? All right. So but Nether Shadow. All right. So there's 4 creatures now. So yeah, no problem. All right. So creeping chill. Sorry, goes in. Another 3 points of life, gaining a little bit more. Okay, so this may seem a little bit confusing, but the engine really is the engine really is bridge from below. What else? A Phantasmagorian bridge from below. You basically want to put creatures into your graveyard, and you know generally everything else goes in your graveyard, right? You start off with something like Phantasmagorian or big dredger, and you want to put bridge from below into your graveyard and try to get creatures back out onto the battlefield. So either Nakamibas, Nether Shadows.
Okay.
What else can hit the battlefield?
I need to clarify again. Where is this? So how did the zombie token come to play? It was from the Icarid dying.
Yeah, it's from
Okay. And that's not so bad then.
Yep. So okay, Icarid comes back as well.
Yeah, this is not a deck you should hand to somebody who's just playing
like,
it for the first time. It's not a good idea.
Oh, nice. Gogari Grave Troll is.
But the amalgam doesn't see the Icarid coming into play, so the amalgam doesn't come back. Do you think we could get Alfian in on this and I should stand around and judge this game?
Nah, it's okay. We're
Yeah?
watching.
Okay.
But like the immediate response, right?
Yeah. Before things that I guess he's figured it out now.
Mm. Gotta make sure players read the cards, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, Nigel just like suffering.
Yeah.
Can't he just like take one of his?
Yeah,
land?
put one of his cards face down and then walk into planes. I think that's why he plays them. Maybe that might be the.
It's like I finally drew a land.
It's the best card, the best sleeves in Magic.
Why is the back of your card?
Yeah.
Why is the
It's
back
like
of your card Atalia?
A versus system.
Versus system.
Versus system. So he's gonna double block this Thalia because he's like, oh, I finally get rid of this Thalia.
Gotta get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's hard to and
So he loses his bridge though in as a result. But he's like, oh, I'm finally free of this Thalia.
Yeah.
And then Nigel's like, nope.
And then, nope.
I got Thalias.
Here you go.
And Sheik's like,
no.
F my
this
life.
Is terrible. This is terrible.
How could this happen to me? Made more mistakes. But he has GGT, so it's gonna go for
GGT
6.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna get rid of
It's the Street Wraith.
Street Wraith,
Yeah.
right?
It's the amalgam's gonna see it come into play. He's gonna
Okay.
dredge the Grave Troll.
For
So what's interesting also about the dredge mechanic is that you can choose the order in which he
you put into
the
the
cards in the
graveyard?
graveyard.
Really?
Yeah, so you can put the
Oh,
Nether Shadow,
wow.
but he's
Right at
just
the
choosing to
bottom.
go with the any order mode on Modo. So
no.
yeah. So you can choose the order in which the 6 cards from GGT enter the graveyard.
Oh damn! I did not know that. I was unaware.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Because it all happens at once. Even though the natural response is to mill the cards one by one, you should actually take the top
All
6
six and
put
then lay
and
it
flip
out.
it, and then
Okay.
yeah. This deck is mechanically very difficult to pilot. There's a lot of stuff.
I've always like watched people play it.
Yeah.
And I've watched like really good, really good players play, and I was like, yeah, maybe I can do it. And then
I don't even think it's a really good player thing. I think it's a matter of like
you just need to know,
yeah,
like, your
understanding.
cards, right?
Yeah. You
And
have
like,
to know your cards.
maybe I could do it. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure I can't. Like,
Yeah.
this is, but yeah, you
This
need to know the
3/3 is
cards.
gonna stonewall his entire deck though. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, his Vile's on 3 though. That Jailer seems amazing in this matchup.
Oh, it can get rid of the
Like permanently get rid of a Icarid,
yeah.
right? So he stops getting, but he has no bridges left, so I guess that's okay. Like Sheik is kind of playing himself in the corner here because at 7 life, yeah, it looks reasonable for you to, and I'm kind of confused as to why Nigel keeps attacking, but he is gonna be able to surprise Nigel with like double Icarids here. Oh, he's removing the.
Oh wow!
yeah.
Why do you okay, the Flayer? I suppose the Flayer is like a
Oh,
more
he doesn't have double
important piece,
Icarid. So what's that? That's a Phantasmagorian in the middle of his.
right? I think that's a fantastic. This card, right?
Oh, the card in between the Whirlpool Rider and the Nakomiba. That is a.
That's a
Phantasmagorian.
Phantasmagorian. All right.
Oh, so he's got
Icarid
Mirran
dies.
Crusader, which does a great job of blocking or attacking depending on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just attack.
Yeah,
I think if-
it's 4 points of damage, and right now, if Nigel can place
Yeah. Nigel took the Battle Skull, right?
he took a battle skill. He had.
Well, he's
two
running this right
distinct-
into the Prize Amalgam, eh?
Oh wow!
This is a this is a bold attack.
Please tell me. Oh, okay. He's got another like swords.
He's got another Thalia. Oh, he's got a Flicker Wisp.
He's got Flicker Wisp. He's got a plow.
Yeah, he's just gonna throw the family in front.
Wow,
It's like a
okay.
Chinese New Year reunion in front of Thalia right now. Everybody's asking her about when she's getting married, when she's going to the graveyard,
Oh no!
when she's gonna exile the bridges.
Oh, there goes another bridge. This
That's
is
no more Thalias. He can go nuts this turn. In fact, I think this is the kill because he has
right.
enough creatures for
All right,
he
so
has enough creatures for Dread Return.
Phantasmagorian goes
Wow.
back.
I mean, this is a bit early, but this is probably the worst attack of 2019, the Chinese New Year 2019.
Yeah, that was. I thought the Thalia was a little bit silly.
Yeah, this is insane.
All right, so GGT goes in.
Yeah, wow. Holy crap, he can decimate his opponent's hand now. And this is double Nakamima coming into play. Double second Dread
Oh
Return.
wow,
yeah.
that's two
Nakamivas come into play.
with what 3 Dread Returns in the graveyard, 1 Cabal Therapy, 3 Cabal Therapy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Yeah,
2
yeah.
Dread Returns or 3 Dread
I
Returns.
hope you like your pants, Nigel, because they're gonna come off real soon. After your pants come off, then
This
zombies
is,
are gonna enter
This
into
is
play.
terrible.
Yeah.
But no bridges though.
No bridges,
Right?
yeah. But
No
if he just
bridges.
gets Flayer to shoot him, right? Oh no, he needs Flayer on GGT. Yeah. He
Yeah, he
has
needs
2 Dread
Flayer on
returns, yeah?
He's got 2 Dread Returns.
Yeah. He can return the Flayer. He can return the Flayer, and then the second Dread return goes for the GGT, and the GGT sees all the creatures in the graveyard and then domes
Right.
Nigel for a bajillion.
Okay.
Plus, the Flayer comes back with Undying and hits.
Oh
Yeah, so you can sack the
okay,
Flayer
so
to the Dread return.
another Dread Return, right?
Yeah. This deck is not easy to play.
Mm-hmm.
And Sheik's done an admirable job of piloting it. Nigel, on the other hand, suicided his Thalia. The only thing that was keeping him in the game.
Why did he do that? Oh.
You know all those memes where it's like there's a whole bunch of stuff and there's one guy who's putting his hand in the dam, like holding back the whole deluge of things. That's basically what Thalia was doing. So he's gonna come to play.
Oh no.
Yeah. And Sheik, from an unwinnable position,
Yeah, he suddenly like
much like Shuhei Nakamura
Oh,
in
did
the in the PT 2006 finals, playing against Pierre Canali. But
but why
this case-
didn't Shake, sack the
he's good. He's gonna dome his opponent for 4 when the Flayer dies. The
Mhm.
If he just flashes back Cabal Therapy with his Flayer now.
Oh, that's immediate, right?
Let's just look up Flayer the Headbound for those of you who don't understand. Or Flayer.
Yeah. Okay, so oh wow, he uses a Flicker Wisp in response to the Flayer. It goes up, it's coming back soon.
Yeah, how do I show this?
Okay. Yep.
Future right, we can't. Yeah.
So yeah, it's got Undying. But the
Wait,
more
so-
important part is that whenever
Oh, what is going on?
Flayer hit
Wait, so
Flicker Wisp.
So he sacked. Oh, he didn't sack with
He didn't sack
He didn't sack the Flayer with the for the Dread
Yeah.
return. That's insane.
I know.
So now there's a chance that he loses this game, if Nigel can find Thalia, put him back under the lock again, and chances of the annexes when it counters the spell, right? So
Yeah,
he
it
has
can-
caverns to cover that. So he's gonna put this.
Oh,
He's gonna put this.
oh,
Oh, my
wow.
god, this game. Top 10 enemy betrayals, man. What the hell is going on here, boys?
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah,
This is
the Flayer
nuts.
comes back into play. That's fine.
All right, so. This is gonna hit for
Oh,
3.
okay. He has
Okay,
the
so he can stack it.
amalgam.
Yeah, he can stack.
Yeah, surprise amalgam. Yeah, but yeah, Nigel losing that game that should
No,
have.
I don't think he
lost.
should have lost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
Well,
it's okay.
is there
But now,
any other
after
way?
he watches this video, he'll know the tech of putting his cards face down and tapping them for white mana. That's insane, dude. You can put your
Not-
entire hand down,
Not
tap it for
cheating.
white mana.
Not cheating at all. It's like slowly, right? Slowly.
Dude, you
just
can
like-
play Gush. You play the island sleeves and then you Gush. You just pick up your cards again. 0 mana, draw 2.
No, I'm showing you. I'm showing you the island, so
Look,
you know.
I'm
so
returning
you
my
know, right?
islands.
Yeah.
For the rest of the game, you have to play with your. Can I explain the deck later? Yeah, sure. Glenn, which deck? I'm guessing the dredge deck. So
Okay,
the dredge deck is. It's manaless, so it's just a whole bunch of dredges. It's a card called Phantasmagorian. And that's the backbone of it. The idea is that you never mulligan with this deck, and you always draw first. So what Nigel should do in this game is to draw first, because then his opponent gets one less card and has to pass the turn anyway. The only way. Yeah, so this is the card on the screen, Phantasmagorian.
So yeah, what you want to do? Turn 1, drop a card, either a Dredger
Mm-hmm.
or Phantasmagorian. Phantasmagorian would be
Ideal,
the best,
because
right?
then you
That's
can put
ideal.
more cards. So what you can do with Phantasmagorian is respond because the discarding is a cost. You can discard twice or even 3 times.
Yeah.
To the cost of Phantasmagorian to put your hand into your graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, you have dredges in the graveyard. You're basically a dredge deck. So anyone who's played Modern, or any form of dredge, it's a mechanic where you can replace your draw with by milling or by putting the top X number of cards from your library into the graveyard. Right, of which the most egregious offender is Golgari Grave Troll, because it mills 6 cards. And these 6 cards,
There we go.
these 6 cards obviously contain things that have to do with your graveyard, such as Bridge from Below, which says whenever a creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you put a 2/2
There
zombie
we go.
token into play.
Yep.
And whenever creature opponents put into the opponent's graveyard, put into your opponent's graveyard from their battlefield, you remove Bridge from Below from the game. So the aim is to, Glenn, this is a really good cheap deck. It's really, really good against decks with Force of Will, because there's nothing to Force of Will.
Yeah.
And the sideboard, there's some transformational sideboards. In the past they had those.
The Balustrade Spy.
Yeah, there's a spy combo. I think there's versions of the deck that run hollow ones, maybe.
Hollow ones, really?
Because you can discard 3 cards to the Phantasmagorian. And then you
You get it
play
for
the.
free.
Yeah.
That's
But by and large, they play free spells in the sideboard. So they play Fairy Macabre, they play 0 mana spells or spells that don't require you to. Surgical, Ricochet Trap,
Ricochet traps.
and stuff like that.
So,
Sheik just drew and discarded because his opponent decided not to get the free card
no.
and play first. It's a reflex, and so someone who's not as experienced with Legacy, it might be a bit hard to see all the lines involved in playing this deck.
Nakamiba for free.
Nakamiya free, Creeping Chill, and that's
Creeping
a
Chill
Golgari
for
third
free.
as well. A
And,
Stinkweed Imp.
Stinkweed Imp and
Yeah,
2
and two
Phantasmagorians.
So you can see
Excellent.
Sheik dump his entire hand here.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't play from your hand at all. Like you play from the
Nope,
graveyard.
nope. And this is what Sheik's realized, that he's putting his entire graveyard in front of him as if they were lands. And that's good. It's good play, right? Because then it's also visible for your opponent. You never want to win a game where your opponent felt like you cheesed him because you didn't show him all the cards that you had.
This is open information, right? Like
Yeah.
This is. Oh.
So I think this is still with the Nakamiya trigger on the stack. Oh, it's not. Is he gonna pass his turn? Oh, he's moved past that. Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay. So Sheik missing the onboard.
the Nakamiba.
Nakamiba.
Gosh.
Hey man, Nigel gave you back a free card, so now you get to give him back a free 1/1 flyer. The Nakamiba is insane in this deck though, because you need it for like Cabal Therapy, you need it for Dread Return.
Exactly.
And the fact that you can't actually spend mana on your creatures means that you
need to get as many creatures on the battlefield.
So that Nakamiba is going to be staring him the rest of the game. He does have this card called Contagion though, which is insane, but it's terrible against Thalia.
Yeah,
which is why Thalia is amazing in this matchup. The manaless.
That's why I wanted to ask, right? Like, actually, there's versions of the Mana's Dredge deck that do run what's that? The Elvish Spirit Guide.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Just
to be able to play your Contagions, and that's something they're not going to see at all. They're not going to see it coming. They're like, surprise. And this is Nigel holding his head in his hands. I don't know why.
Yeah, Thalia is so
He's
good
trying to figure out whether or not his opponent.
It's like just cheesed him.
Well, no, he's trying to figure out whether or not his opponent's creatures can surprise his Thalia. $50 Strip Mine becomes 10-cent card. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if that was the case,
Became
Glenn,
paperweight.
then Force of Will wouldn't be great either. But I think it's you don't prepare for this matchup when you prepare for Legacy tournament.
Yeah, this is
He's not attacking.
catch you with your
Yeah.
pants.
So this is
down.
Nigel not understanding how the deck works either. So this is, I think, surgical.
Alright, so paying for his surgical, and what does he take?
You can take bridges.
Bridge?
Yeah, bridge means that your opponent is restricted to a number of creatures in his deck. Oh wow. Why is he taking Golgari Thug? Oh, he removed Golgari
No, no,
Thug.
yeah. For
See, you
the
can take
Icarid.
Icarid too. Icarid's a good choice.
Oh yeah,
But
okay. That's
I don't like Icarid as much because your opponent's got Phantasmagorian and he has Nether Shadow. So you're not gonna completely be able to freeze him out of creatures.
Mm.
In this situation I probably prefer bridge.
Yeah, I mean like that gets you
Yeah.
that takes away one of his engines, right?
Yep. Plus you have Talia. So Talia blocks any Icarid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and because you surgical bridges gets no benefit really from. So what he probably has to do in that situation, if he took his bridges, was to wait until he gets 4 Icarids, so enough Icarids to go around your Thalia and just hit you multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the D&T deck is very good at gaining life, just stabilizing board positions. It's not like it's a blue-white miracles deck with a Thalia, it's... So yeah, so this is his draw step.
This is
gonna dredge.
This is heartbreaking, man. I'm like,
Yeah, well, it's heartbreaking to see Sheik mill a bunch of cards that he can't play. Well,
okay.
hopefully he puts these 2 Necroamoebas into play. Yes, he does.
Yeah, okay.
But he can't play any of the cards in his deck.
Not at this point of time.
Yeah.
And yeah, with that Talia like not attacking.
So he's gonna be able to attack. I'm not sure about this attack. Yeah, because he's gonna get bridge tokens.
Okay.
I don't know why Nigel blocks. It's a strict
It's
upgrade,
one damage, right?
Yeah. I don't know why he didn't attack to begin with. So maybe
Yeah. All right, so
he's got plow. Okay,
Gonna
so he's got a
plow.
plan. This is his plan. His plan is to source the plowshares all your priced amalgams.
but the price amalgams aren't the damage dealers. And hey, Shake, you're putting the graveyard the upside down.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah. I gotta fix this.
It was it's basically the other way around. Yeah. So this matters because Nether Shadow. Let me bring up Nether Shadow. I think we. Okay. So graveyard. In most situations like graveyard, the way the graveyard is put, like doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But Nether Shadow is slightly different. It's got haste. It's a 1/1. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 3 other creatures above it, you put it into play. So it's very important where the Nether Shadow is.
Yeah.
There was a change in the rules, I think at M10, where it didn't matter what your orientation of your graveyard was, with the exception of a few cards, right?
Yeah.
So there are a few cards that are very
Shallow
particular.
Grave comes to mind. Goryo's Vengeance.
Goryo's Vengeance, yes.
Is it Goryo's Vengeance?
No, not Goryo's
It's
Vengeance.
Footsteps
there's
of
one-
Goryo.
Footsteps is the top card
Yeah.
of So yeah, there are a few cards. I mean that
Yeah.
do care where the position of your graveyard is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
So this is Recruiter the God. He had.
Hey,
So
nice.
yeah, I think it's interestingly enough because he has Creeping Chills in his deck. Creeping Chills. This race is not favorable for Nigel, right?
Yeah, this doesn't seem like
So he's
this
gonna.
doesn't seem great lah.
But he has Containment Priest. So Containment Priest.
Does stop basically
Yeah,
everything in the
Exodus 814. This is the 1-0 bracket.
deck? Mhm.
Yeah, Containment Priest pretty good in this scenario. Not great against Bridge from Below.
Oh no, camera.
Not great against Bridge from Below, but it
Yeah.
will stop further creatures from coming into play.
Mm-hmm.
But when telegraphed, it's not so powerful, right? Because all she gets to do is just to avoid putting the triggers of Nether Shadow on the stack.
All right, so Containment Priest that gets exiled.
He can just opt to say no to that trigger.
Just put it down. Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
Okay, so is there
Yeah.
any way like Sheik's getting out under
Out from
all
under
of this?
Thalia.
Yeah.
I think the aforementioned whatchamacallits, Elvish Spirit Guides. Some of the
Oh,
versions of
okay,
this, some
right.
versions of this deck play a Darkmaw Salvage in the sideboard specifically for this matchup.
Just for what was it?
Yeah,
Oh.
because you dredge it, then you can return it to your hand.
Play
It comes
it.
into play tapped, you untap, and then you play Contagion to wipe out this board. Then you kill him, and it's kind of like a backup dredger when it.
But I
doesn't-
think that's the thing, right? Sheik here has Contagion in his hand, right? Which
Yeah.
means that he is definitely running, or at least like some mana producers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be that. It could be some of them play Dry Arbors in the sideboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. No, but Dry Arbor, I mean, like if you mill Dry Arbor, you'll be
Yeah,
very
but it's
sad.
still a creature for Golgari Grey Troll and reasons.
True.
Yeah. One shot for every Nakamiba missed trigger. That's kind of. Yeah, I mean, I think he only missed one trigger.
No?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, he's packing it up. What's
No,
going on
no.
here? Oh, he's rearranging his graveyard, keeping it in order.
Yes, thank you, Sheik.
Oh, he missed two triggers.
Yeah, he
Damn.
missed another trigger.
Oh, he missed another one while I was
There's
away.
a Nakamiba like right there.
Oh my god, dude.
That was
Okay.
the last draw. Oh man.
Yeah, it's all in the. It's.
Man, that stuff. Here we go.
Why?
What do you get rid of? Maybe get rid of a token. There's no real need to get rid of a token. Alright, so Price Amalgam going to disappear. And because of Containment Priest, Price Amalgam disappears forever. That's nice. So Phantasmagorian going to be activated. 6 cards being dredged. Creeping Chill. Another one. And another Bridge from Below.
Yeah, but without any real way to, like, he needs to start blocking with these Nakamibas.
Nakamibas, right?
Yeah, especially since he's how many chills has he played already?
He's played 3 chills, I believe. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sheesh,
So
that's
yeah,
a
I
whole lot of-
think this one of the Amoeba stays home and one of them goes to work,
Yeah.
much like 1950s marriages.
The
Yeah.
nuclear family.
What in the world? Maybe maybe he didn't miss the trigger. Maybe he didn't put Nakamura in play because the opponent has a containment priest in play.
Yeah.
Huh, guys?
That's probably, yeah.
Galaxy brain. Wait, how did those Meebas die? Oh, we got
Paths,
surprised
yeah.
by. Wait, what?
It got
Oh, you got Path. Yeah, this is the one die against which
number one, it got pathed, and the other one was the
swords.
no.
Is that a
Flicker
Path?
Wisp.
I can't see. It's too shiny.
Flicker Wisp.
So-
And then because of the Containment Priest, it doesn't come back.
Yeah. It's a good combo. It's like Eldrazi
Nice.
Displacer and
And Containment Priest.
yeah,
right?
yeah. So I think he's drawing dead to this containment priest. Like unless he has a Darkmaw Salvage in his deck.
He needs the Darkmaw Salvage or the Elvish
Elvish
Spirit Guide.
Spirit Guide. Yeah.
Come on, Shake, you can do it.
She's dead. He's dead, Jim. Yep. Game 3. So more opportunities for Glenn to take shots. Because for those of you who are not in our Twitch chat, Glenn is Glenn Ang. You know Glenn Ang.
Yeah.
He's a local funny man. He is claiming that he'll do a shot every time Sheik misses a Nakamibra trigger.
That's but that's like maximum 4 shots a game.
I don't know, man. Like
we
someone,
should put
someone
like
could cast
Shake.
like Time Sparrow.
Then we should put like Shake like on every single race, like.
And then sell shots for like $30 each. Yeah, but that is an example, I guess, of how powerful Thalia is in this matchup. And I think Nigel is quickly learning how integral Thalia is to locking his opponent out. In game 1, maybe he didn't realize it as much, but in game 2, you see he was overly conservative to the point of not missing out a couple of points of damage here and there by not attacking with his Thalia.
But
Yeah, maybe he'll learn that he should put his opponent on the play. But unfortunately, it's not his choice this game. It will be
be
Sheik's choice, and
yeah.
he will choose to play first.
Do you
Yeah.
sideboard differently as the manaless dredge?
Nope, I
Do
don't
you
think
sideboard
so.
differently
Yeah,
on
if
the day of
anything,
the draw?
you remember
Because
to
you're
bring in
always
your,
on the draw, right?
yeah, you remember to bring in your Darkmoor salvage, if you have it.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe you didn't put it in the sideboard.
Yeah, it's interesting. It'd be fun to know what
The sideboards are, yeah. The
yeah.
deck list are.
I don't care to repeat what Glenn just said in Twitch chat, but
Whoa.
he seems like a young man. Like he would be, you know,
Very,
virile and
like,
potent,
strong.
very strong, sir.
Oh,
Oh, turn 2 Talia again.
That's like every
Yeah.
single game.
Sheik's like, I hate this game.
This is
Yeah, why did I choose to play this deck? I regret every decision I ever made in my life, especially drawing these 2 Nakamibas in my hand.
Alright.
DNT forever. Yeah. There are people who like the Death and Taxes deck really like the Death and Taxes deck. Yeah, 4 Talias. Always. I think the deck did not exist before Talia was printed in 2012.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it 2012? No, 2010?
Innistrad is probably 2011 or 2012.
2011,
Somewhere,
yeah. I think it was 2012. Yeah. The deck did
It
not
came out
exist
with
before Talia.
Phantasmal Image was an M10 card, yeah.
M12.
Phantasmal Image, M12?
M12. M10 is like Baneslayer.
Okay, yeah, so it's
Baneslayer,
2011, 2012, yeah.
Okay, so we're currently 1 for 1 for Nakamiba triggers. So you're fine. You're fine,
yeah.
Glenn.
You're
You
good.
can stay sober and hard. If you stay hard for more than 6 hours, you should see a doctor.
Man, keep hard. You watched that film? that was a cute film.
Which one? Get Hard?
Get Hard, yeah.
Oh, it's a stupid film.
Yeah, it was dumb, but...
Yeah, so Nakamiba coming into play.
Oh, wow, Containment Priest there.
Yeah,
And
Containment Priest end of turn.
Sheikh gonna decide on whether to keep
Yeah,
it.
interesting. So Nigel attacked into the Nakamiba.
He can choose not to. Yeah, he can choose not to activate the Icarid. He can choose not to activate the Nether Shadow.
I think
That you
TOS
made,
is
right?
TOS terms of service. I think someone is citing the terms of service of Twitch.
What?
Uh-oh. Back to the game and all our
yeah.
PG-13 content. Yeah, 2 bridges in play means it's gonna be hard at all. Hard. I said hard again. For Nigel to attack. Why does Nigel not have unhinged planes? That would be amazing. You could really mess with your opponent's mind if you have both sides of your card with the same card. But no. I think I have to give him a discount for these
for that,
reasons. So yeah, he's gonna get Battle Scout, and this stalemate is not gonna favor.
Either a GT or a Battle Skull would be,
I think Scout's good here.
Yeah.
Scout's actually really good because you can also, if your opponent gets too many bridges,
okay.
you can always bounce it back to your hand and let the token die
right?
to trigger it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and funnily enough, or kind of like cool enough, Containment Priest doesn't affect equipment. So you can put as much equipment you want to play, but it does affect your Aether Vial, so we have to be careful.
I'm guessing he replaced the Aether Vials with the Containment Priest.
I'm not sure.
You never know.
Yeah. Like Vial is so integral to this deck, right? So he's
Alright.
discarding a bunch of dredgers, but with Italia in play, his options are fairly limited. He's gonna dredge Golgari Grave Throw. It's gonna hit.
Alright. 5, 6 creatures. And they're not coming, I mean, like, with the Containment Priest, they're not coming back.
Yeah, not coming into play. So there's very few ways that Sheik is gonna be able to add to the board. Which spells does Talia stop? It stops Dread Return and Cabal Therapy.
Yeah.
Also strands the contagions that are in Sheik's deck. And yeah, that's the game. Sheik realizes that he can't beat Nigel.
Sheik just doesn't have the...
He doesn't have the tools.
right?
Yeah. And obviously it seems like he doesn't have a Darkmoor Salvage to go pay that 1 mana to cast Contagion. So
Wow. That's tough.
credit to
That's tough.
Nigel, adapted quickly. Drew pretty well for game 3. Drew the natural Talia
Like
into
Talia
and the
into
Containment Priest.
Containment Priest.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Thanks.
Alright. We will be back in about 20 minutes, so don't go away. Remember, join us on the stream, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games every Wednesday for Modern. You can watch replays on youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games, and do check us out on our what's that? On our social media feeds, Twitter and Instagram. All right, we'll be back for another round of Legacy in about 20 minutes. So don't go away. See you guys.